Hello, La Habra. My name is Lynette Falcon, your interim president for the La Habra Area Chamber of Commerce. And today in our podcast, welcome to the voices of the members. We have the beautiful and amazing Sulen, and she represents the community in the Ladera School District. Hello, Sulen.
Hello, how are you? Good afternoon.
We are well. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for inviting.
You know, it's really amazing that when we first met, we then found out that we were both Puerto Rican.
Yes.
So that just kind of made it really easy to identify with each other. And we automatically liked each other. At least I think so.
Yes, I have a counterpart. I'm finally happy to find one.
Well, see, and the world is so small. But anyways, welcome to the voices of the members. And I know that the school is part of the chamber, and we are so grateful for that. So thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. So we have a few questions for you, and you are in your casa, so don't worry. We are having fun today. Okay. So the first question for you, you are the community liaison. What exactly that does for you, for the community, and how do you identify when they call you the liaison of the school?
Well, let me see
It's okay.
If parents have needs, if parents need resources, if parents shelter, food, if they're going through any issues, they come. I have resources within our community and within the county that I can lead them to.
Okay, well, that's good.
Things.
Okay, and so when you reach out to those partners that are part of the school to help the community, do you communicate with them directly, or is that something that the school helps you with to have that communication with those?
Well, for me personally, it's connections that I've personally made and I've nurtured, and I've worked on these connections with our families and myself. Okay. So I've kind of become the middle person. Okay. But you know, if my families know if they need something, come to me and I'll get it for them.
So we're the problem solvers.
I'll figure it out. Yes.
That's right. We do figure it out.
Absolutely.
And that is a Puerto Rican trait as well. So just
I
so
think
you
it's
guys
a woman
know.
thing.
and that too. That absolutely that too. Okay. And so how do you typically build trust in the community between the schools and the family, or your school and the families?
I'm concise and I'm honest with my families.
Okay.
If I can't do it or it can't be done, I let them know. We can't do this, but let's figure out a way. I'm always figuring out how we can help our families. And, you know, I'm concise with them and I keep them up to date as to what's happening in the community, what's going on in our schools. I have programs in our schools so they can come to school and help us with projects and other events that we have going on. And it's just a relationship that, you know, I've worked really hard to build between the community and our parents, and it seems to be working.
And I think that the parents do really appreciate that. I know that there's a lot of parents that at times don't, they're not part of the schools, you know, they're not part of their kids' activities. And that is, you know, that's sometimes a bad thing, because then they don't know how to get involved. They haven't never done it. So having somebody like yourself communicating with them makes it a little easier. And you do want to be as much as you can part of your child's school, because they will remember it forever, right?
They will. And if you give the parents opportunities to participate, they will. You know, we have a garden on our campus. So we need help tending to the garden. So we need parents to help us with our garden. We have a garden club, and I have copies. Teachers need copies. There's help that everyone can do on the campus to just make the campus flow smoothly without necessarily being in the classroom. So that's in those areas where we can need help. You know, we need help. Okay, let's get a parent volunteer. And I'm sure I can find a parent that'll come in. They don't want to be in the classroom, but they'll make copies.
Right.
Or they'll help make the Catrinas. Like, I had parents in there for 4 months, from August to November, and they made 6 Catrinas. And it was a beautiful thing to watch them come together and just give them the freedom to do what they want to do, and they created something beautiful.
Right.
It's nice to see.
Absolutely. And the kids are watching.
Yes.
The kids are watching. So then when the kids see that the parents get involved, it is something that they grow up to learn how to do naturally because they saw their parents do it.
Community service.
That's right. I know my son is big on community service, and he's voluntold. And he's voluntold all the time, and he just shows up, and he's awesome about it. So I'm so grateful. And another question for you. What is something that the community does not know about Ladera Palma that you wish for them to know as a community? There's probably a lot of them, but give me one that some parents don't know.
One. We are deeply rooted in family. I've noticed that at Ladera, and I come from New York, so the way I went to school and the way I see the children go to school now, it's completely different. Mm-hmm. But Ladera, we really are a family. The students, because it's dual immersion, the students are there for 8 full years.
Oh, wow.
And a lot of the teachers, they go to the soccer games. They live in this neighborhood, so they go to the soccer games with the students and their kids, and everybody is just together. And mm-hmm. It really is a family
affair.
It really is a family affair, and
mm-hmm.
it's really heavy in Ladera. It's deeply rooted, and it all comes from the top, you know. And nice. It's a nice place to go. That when the kids want to be there, when you have a school where the students want to go to school every day, it says a lot about
the school.
The school.
Yes,
and it's just because it's a family affair.
That's very nice. And see, and we wouldn't know that unless we're having a conversation with you and willing to share it out in the community, because you know our kids are not in that school, so we don't know. But another question for you is, how do you collaborate with the teachers, administrators, and the community organizations to support the students beyond the academics? I know it's a long question, but
again,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
A lot of many of us, we live here, we live in La Habra, we live in Whittier, so we're always together, no mm-hmm. matter what. You know, we play baseball together, we play soccer together, the girls dance together, we're always together. So it just creates just a family unit. And with my part, you know, I make sure that I'm clear with my parents, and I'm clear with the teachers, and if the teachers need anything, they can come to me, and they know if they see a student that they're concerned, you know, I'll do what I have to do, my due diligence, and make sure that I reach out. Sometimes I don't have to reach out to the family. Sometimes it's just speaking to the student, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it just depends on the situation. But we all, we take it a little bit more to heart.
More personal.
It's a little bit more personal
mm-hmm,
for
mm-hmm.
us there.
And I think that making it more personal is what makes it stand out. I think that I think that school was a little more personal when we were growing up. At least I felt that way as I saw my son growing up. And though the school that my son went to was a very small school, and we were very heavily involved, so it was a little more personal. But you know, friends and families that I saw that the kids went to different school, it was a little detached. So I'm happy to hear that Ladera is very personal to each and every one of the parents.
Dual immersion learning is not easy. Mm-hmm. Learning in 2 languages, in English and in Spanish, mm-hmm. is not easy.
Yeah.
So keeping just the after school activities and the PBS and the assemblies just as exciting to keep the students focused. Mm-hmm. So yes, the curriculum and everything is vigorous, but we also have the really fun stuff too.
Yeah.
So it kind of balances itself out.
Okay, well, that's good. I like it. Yes, I do like that. Okay, so another question for you. How can the community help Ladera School? How can the community be involved to help your school?
Reach out, volunteer, make your businesses available. Let's say if we have a business that has financial planning, maybe we can do a financial planning class.
I love
at
it.
the school.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is how you guys, what's a 401k? What's a Roth IRA? Mm-hmm. A lot of our parents don't know any of that stuff, and how simple it is to start. Mm-hmm. You know, you can start it with $50.
Yes, you can.
So I think coming into our area and our businesses and teach our parents, I think it's a full circle. Keep everything in the family. the Habra families don't move. They stay here forever,
For a long
and generations
time.
and
Yes.
generations. So why not keep the businesses in generations and generations?
I love that. Yeah, absolutely. And one question. So, if I know that you have a couple events coming up, and I want you to share that with us. So I hope you got your list going, because there's a
Me
couple
look
of
at my
them.
calendar.
But is it okay that if anybody is watching this, and I'm sure a lot of you are going to be watching it, but if there's anybody that's watching it and wants to be part of, is it okay for them to call the chamber to get it to you, or do you want them to call you directly when they have anything that they might want to be part of?
They can reach out to you.
Okay, perfect. So if you guys
can
have
reach
any
out to you.
questions of how to be part or how to help, I know we have a couple events coming up. So tell
Yes.
us the first event coming up.
We have Read Across America, which Read Across America is a national event, March 2 through 6th. And March 2nd, we will have readers come. Hopefully, we have many from the chamber that have
Yes,
signed
we
up.
are already signed up.
That
I know
have signed up.
I know I put a lot of people on the list.
Yeah, we have 4 so far. So it's
So that's
yeah,
good.
it's
Okay.
very good. Very
how many
good.
Spanish? Because I know you said you want Spanish and English.
I think 3 of them are Spanish.
Okay, good.
But it's great. We'll take it. Our kids love it. Our
Okay.
kids love it. For
All
our
right.
readers, we
and
have
I'm sure
2
we can get a
sessions.
couple more that
can get a
might be
few more.
lingering around. Yes, we can get some more.
We also have our big event, our big community event is
Okay.
our open house, March 11th.
Okay.
That's on a Wednesday from 5:30 to 7:30. There's that. It will be an open campus event where I invite everyone from La Habra to come and visit our school and visit our classrooms, and see what we're about. We will also have Mija Books, which is the Southern California's only bilingual book fair.
I have seen it.
So
Yes,
they'll be at Ladera. So if you need some bilingual books for your kids, come to our school
Yes.
and visit. And we have our big career day that's coming up in April.
Okay.
And we have our Fiesta de Mayo.
What's the career dates? Do you have them?
The career date, I think, is April 2nd.
Okay.
Hold on.
So if you have any questions, friends and family and followers, just go to our website and you'll be able to see the link once it's uploaded. So you just give us a couple of days. It'll be uploaded all for you.
Thank you.
Of course, of course. And that is April. And I know
Yes.
you have a car show coming up, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
I am working on our car show for our 6th graders. We have a lot of 6th graders that are entrepreneurs, and they
Love it.
they would like to raise money for their 6th grade science trip that's coming up at the end of the year. So
Okay.
we are making a car show, so
Okay.
like that, to help raise money for our 6th graders and their trip.
Okay, and are you looking for particular cars, or what are you looking at for the car show?
This is my first car show, so I'm looking for something nice.
Okay. Anything
I'm
that you
open.
think would
Anything
be
that's
good enough
cute,
for car show.
Anything that's good for good for a car show. We're here for the kids. It's all about the children, and making sure we can. Every student. The goal is for every one of our 86th graders to be able to go on this 2-day trip to Irving Ranch, and it's about $300 per student. So we need to raise about $20,000 total.
Okay. Do we have some money already aside for that, or we are
From
looking
what
to
I
do 20?
understand, at least my goal, if I can raise at least 5,000, because I know the parents have already been pitching in.
Okay.
So the goal is to raise 5,000 to put into the pot.
Okay, good. So so here we go. If you're out there and you have an amazing car that you think is going to be pretty cool for a car show, guess what? Ladera is hosting a car show and they need your help, right?
Yes.
Awesome. And so one last question for you, my dear. And this one is a surprise one. But I'm not going to put you on a spot, so don't worry.
Dímelo.
Tell us. I like it. Dímelo.
Dímelo.
See how nice that sounds? So tell the community, who is Sulen? How do you want when
Sulen.
somebody sees you out in the street, what do you want them to know about
I'm
you?
a mom.
Okay.
I'm a mom, and I just who is Sulen? That's a good question. I live for the kids. I live for the community. I want everyone to be treated equally and fairly. And I just do my part, do my little drop in the bucket of humanity to make sure that, your kids have what my kids, that we all are allowed and can do the same things.
Absolutely. So the next time you're in and around the La Habra and you see Miss Sulen, you can ask her about all the events that are coming up so that you, as the community, can be part of it.
Or any of our schools. There's 9 schools in our district. It's not only Ladera Palma, but any schools. If you see any of us, or just stop by any school and see if we need anything. I'm sure that's something you can do to help out.
That's a good message. Thank you so much, Sulen, for being here today. This is an opportunity for you to share with the community what the school has to offer and how we can get the community involved. So thank you again for being here at the Voices of the Members. And I cannot be more grateful that you took the time to come and visit me today.
Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it. I look forward to working with you more.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Until the next time, welcome to the Voices of the Members.
Welcome to your new podcast, The Voices of the Members, brought to you by La Habra Area Chamber of Commerce, sponsored by Empress Beauty for all your hairstyle, makeup, and beauty needs for your special day, located in Brea. For all your gala gowns, office chic, and beach looks, we have Uptown Bombshell Boutique, located in Whittier. For your favorite Mexican restaurant, we have Casa Adelita. For all your trophies and plaque needs, we have Action Trophy. For your workplace compliance, leadership development, and human resources strategies, we have Harbinger Horizon. For your State Farm insurance needs, we have Toby Flores. For your commercial real estate needs, we have Jones Real Estate. For all your banquet needs for your special occasion, we have Our Banquet. For your best janitorial cleaning service, we have Best OC Cleaning. To make you feel 100% better, we have 100% Chiropractic. For all your sweet desserts needed for your special occasion, we have Flavorland. For your real estate needs, we have Lily Guas. For all your healthcare needs center, we have Friends of the Family. For all your food purchasing needs, we have Grocery Outlet La Habra. And for all your DJ needs, we have H the DJ. Welcome to the Voices of the Members.